तू मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लागे, तू मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लागे। किया रे जो भी तूने कैसे किया रे, जिया को मेरे बांध ऐसे लिया रे। समझ के भी ना समझ मैं सकूं सवेरों का मेरे तू सूरज लागे। तू मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लागे। अपना बना ले पिया, अपना बना ले पिया, अपना बना ले मुझे, अपना बना ले पिया, अपना बना ले पिया, अपना बना ले पिया। दिल के नगर में शहर तू बसा ले पिया। छूने से तेरे हाँ तेरे हाँ तेरे फीकी रुतों को रंग लगे। तेरी दिशा में क्यों चलने से मेरे पैरों को पंख लगे। रहा न मेरे काम का जग सारा, हो बस तेरे नाम से ही गुजारा। उलझ के यूं ना सुलझ ना सकूं, जुबानियाँ तेरी झूठी भी सच लागे। तू मेरा कोई ना होके भी कुछ लागे। अपना बना ले पिया, अपना बना ले पिया, अपना बना ले मुझे, अपना बना ले पिया। ओ सब कुछ मेरा चाहे, नाम अपने लिखा ले। बदले में इतनी तो यारी निभा ले। जग की हिरासत से मुझको छुड़ा ले। अपना बना ले, बस अपना बना ले।
मैंने जानी इश्क की गली, बस तेरी आहट।
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to the Georgia APPNA Annual Gala 2023. Please be seated. We're happy to have you all here with us today. My name is Afshin Afzal Khwaja and I'm a general dentist and I have been practicing in the greater Atlanta area for the last 15 years. I have served as a treasurer for Georgia APPNA for 2023 and have been a lifetime member for over a decade. Thank you for being part of this occasion here. Welcome.
I'm Dr. Mohammed Khan. I'm a professor and vice chair of education at the Department of Radiation Oncology at Emory University. I also serve as the medical student clerkship director. I have served as the secretary for Georgia APPNA this year and have been a lifetime member of Georgia APPNA for over a decade. We're honored to have you here today with us. Thank you for joining us tonight. No event is over in Atlanta until we have an amazing Georgia APPNA Gala. We will start the program in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most gracious and the most merciful. I would now like to invite Maya Khan to the stage, and Zion Khan to the stage. Maya is a 10-year-old and a 5th grader from Kittredge Magnet. Maya will recite the Surat Fatiha in Arabic. This will then be followed by an English translation by her brother Zion Khan. Zion is a 13-year-old 8th grader from Atlanta International School. Please give them a round of applause as they make their way to the stage.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise is for Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, the master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of the Lord of the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, the master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not of those who incurred your anger, nor of those who are astray.
At this time, I would like you to stand up and pay tribute to our motherland. We'll be playing the Pakistani national anthem, and then our homeland with the US national anthem.
Thank you, everyone. I would now like to welcome our Honorable Georgia APPNA President to the stage, Dr. Saira Tariq Niaz. Dr. Niaz is a primary care physician who leads the Hillendale primary care practice. Dr. Niaz has been a physician leader for the Georgia APPNA organization and a strong advocate for our community. Dr. Niaz has been a lifetime member of Georgia APPNA for over 23 years and has served as treasurer in 2021 and now leads the Georgia APPNA as president in 2023. Please give a round of applause as Dr. Niaz is on the stage.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of Georgia APPNA and our distinguished guests, we extend our warmest welcome for the 2023 Georgia APPNA Annual Gala. I would like to commence this evening with a moment of reflection, recognizing the profound loss of life and devastation in the Middle East. We understand the heaviness in your hearts, and we share your pain and sorrow. As violence escalates and innocent lives are taken, our deep sadness and concern grow for the ongoing human sufferings in the region. As physicians and advocates for humanity, it's our moral duty to call for an end to the relentless cycle of violence and suffering. Our heartfelt condolences go out to the families affected, and we hold them in our prayers, especially children, hoping for a swift end to the suffering and the dawn of peace among all nations. Let us now observe a 20-second moment of silence. Thank you. This year marks the 27th anniversary of our organization's inception. It was founded in 1996 by a group of dedicated physicians, with Dr. Mirza Ahmed as its first president. In 2007, Dr. Abu Bakr took the reins, and in 2008, Dr. Khalik presided over the organization's first annual meeting at this very venue. Our continued success over the years is indebted to an unwavering support of Georgia APPNA members and to our broader Georgia community. It is your dedication that enabled us to grow stronger and make a more significant impact to each year. Our executive committee and our dedicated team members have worked relentlessly to make this evening unforgettable. We will kick off the festivities with a sponsor presentation, followed by speeches from our chief guest and a captivating live performance by renowned Pakistani artist Shazia Manzoor. We would also like to congratulate the 2022 Executive Committee, including Dr. Faria Rahim, Dr. Yasmin Imran, and Dr. Shamama Niazi for their hard work and success. We are deeply thankful for their support throughout the year and during our transition period. Now allow me to introduce the 2024 Executive Committee. President Salman Ashfaq, please stand. General Secretary Dr. Sarah Hayat, and Treasurer Dr. Sadia Khizr. It is with immense pride that I announce Georgia APPNA's successful year, where we raised more than $246,000 to support and sponsor various charities and events. We thank you for gracing this evening with your presence and for supporting Georgia APPNA as we celebrate the closing of 2023 and look forward to 2024. I would like to play a small video clip to show our whole year engagements, and let's play. Assalamu alaikum, dear friends and supporters of Georgia APPNA. This is Saira Niaz, the president of Georgia APPNA, speaking from the depths of my heart to express our profound gratitude for your incredible support throughout the year 2023. First and foremost, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to all those who generously contributed to our Indus Hospital fundraising campaign. Your donations have made a tremendous impact on the lives of those in need. Through your support, we have been able to provide essential medical care to the unprivileged, giving them hope and a chance for a healthier future. I'm Saira Tariq Niaz. I'm the current president of Georgia APPNA. We are hosting a health fair in a local community. We have hosted this year in Umar bin Abdul Aziz Masjid.
This is just a short list of some of the things we offered. We offered body mass index, blood pressure, sugar, basically some blood work. We did dental, vision screening.
We have rheumatologists, cardiologists, ENT, oral cancer screening. We have flu vaccines offering this year.
We did vaccinations, COVID, flu in particular. We had consults from just about every specialty that you can cover.
And there is a big crowd at internal medicine, endocrinology, rheumatology, mental health. They're doing EKG, they're doing labs. This is the best event that Georgia APPNA holds every year.
It is because of your unwavering support that we have been able to fulfill our mission and make a meaningful difference in our community. As we look ahead, I humbly request your continued support for Georgia APPNA. Together, we can continue to uplift lives, provide health care to those in need, and create a better future for our community. Your generosity and kindness have the power to transform lives, and we are grateful to have you by our side on this journey. Once again, thank you for being there for Georgia APPNA. May Allah bless you abundantly for your selflessness and compassion. Together, let us continue to make a positive impact and create a brighter future for all. Thank you, and may peace be upon you. And may peace be upon you. So thank you, everyone. I'll let Puram take care from there.
Thank you. These accomplishments were a success because of all your participation and your heart in helping us organize all this. So without much further ado, I would now like to invite one of our chief guest speakers to the stage. So I'm going to introduce Commissioner Khadija Abdurrahman. Commissioner Abdurrahman is a Fulton County Commissioner for District 6 and was elected overwhelmingly by the people in November of 2020. She secured the seat after a record-winning victory in June 2020 Democratic primary and made history by being the first Muslim woman elected in Georgia. Commissioner Abdurrahman's priorities include public safety and criminal justice, and has been a strong voice for social and economic justice. She has been known to be a community fighter. A small tidbit of information is that Khadija enjoys sewing, baking, cooking, and bowling, and she has even bowled a perfect 300. Wow. Please give a round of applause as we welcome Commissioner Abdurrahman to the stage. Give us a few minutes.
Oh, I know you all can do better than that. Assalamu alaikum. Aren't you glad to be here? We are glad to be here with the Georgia APPNA. all the good work they have done. I am so glad to be here with you today. I am Commissioner Khadija Abdul Rahman, first Muslim woman elected to office in the state of Georgia, affectionately known as Commissioner Khadija. I thank all of you for supporting this organization, but I would be remiss if I did not recognize, of course, my good friend, State Senator Sheikh Rahman, the first Muslim elected to office in the state of Georgia. And of course, the beautiful Senator Nabila Islam, the first state senator Muslim woman in the state of Georgia. We're getting it done. What I wanted to say to you all today, and I'm a person, I'm native Atlantan, I'm the last of 6 children. My late mother and father had 6 kids, and of the 6 children, 2 converted to Islam. And I came from a family that embraced diversity. My mother embraced the fact that even though she was a good Christian, she raised not 1 but 2 Muslims. And so she was very proud of that. And so what I say to you today, what is on my heart to say to you, is that we do not realize the power and strength that we have. What do I mean when I say that? Let me share a story with you. When I was a little girl walking to school, school was very close to my home. I would walk to school, and every day this big dog would chase me. And so one day, when the dog chased me, I almost got hit by a car. And the lady, she did a turn into somebody's yard. She said, "Oh my goodness, never ever run in front of a car." I said, "Did you not see how big that dog was?" So the next time I got ready to walk to school, I said, "I'm gonna get that dog." I put bricks in my bag, and I said, "I'm ready for that dog." And I started walking to school with my backpack. Got right up on the dog, and I said, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to be fearful." And when the dog went to bark and I was close enough on it, I realized it had no teeth. So I was running away from something that could not hurt me. Now, why do I share this with you today? The Islamic community, we are running away from the power that Allah has given us. Politically, the world is asking us to stand up and give them leadership. Understand, I represent a district that's not predominantly Muslim, but they are predominantly educated to know that I was the best suited to lead them in my district. And so, thank you. So what I say to us today, what is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real, which means what is going on today and we are fearing, understand it is false evidence appearing real. Muslims, we must come together. We must stand as one. We are powerful. Others think we are powerful. We don't think we're powerful. That is the problem. That is the message that I have on my heart to deliver you tonight. There are others. There are others in the Jewish community. There are others in the Christian community that are waiting on us to stand up and provide the leadership that they need. So when you leave here tonight, after you have fellowship and felt good, know that you leave here already with the power that Allah has given you to know that there is but one God. And He would never forsake us. He would never give us more than we can bear. We must come together. We must become strong. We must understand that Allah is moving the earth in our direction for us as Muslims to stand up and lead the people to what is right. I appreciate you. Be blessed. Assalamu alaikum.
Let's give Commissioner a round of applause, please.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. So, as you know, any event cannot be successful without sponsors. So we have a gold sponsor. We're going to do a small little presentation. So without much further ado, I do want to recognize one of our sponsors. Going to spend a few minutes. So tonight we have a guest speaker from the Wall Street Alliance Group to give us an informative talk about tax and investment planning in 2023. Wall Street Alliance Group is seen in CNBC, Bloomberg, Medscape, and was recognized in 2022 on Inc. 5000 list of America's fastest growing private companies. Wall Street Alliance Group will also be passing out questionnaires for you to complete so you can be included in a raffle tonight where the winner will get an Apple iPad. So if you look on your table, you guys have pens and a questionnaire. If you fill that out, that will be translated to a raffle for an iPad. Please make sure to complete this questionnaire so you can be included. Please welcome Andrew Goodman, who is a certified financial planner at Wall Street Alliance Group. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew Goodman, and I'm a certified financial planner with Wall Street Alliance Group. My team and I have been invited here today to speak to you about the importance of financial planning for physician families. But first, we're going to have some fun. My team is passing around these questionnaires, and for those of you who fill these out completely, you will be entered into a raffle to win a free Apple iPad. We're passing these around in the next few minutes so we can announce a winner before dinner, so please complete these in the next few minutes. Like most advisors in our industry, when I began building my clientele, I practiced the questions I would ask clients on my friends and family. When I sat down with my parents and asked them the same questions I asked my clients, I was pretty surprised by the answers that I got. When I asked them how much they had to save for retirement they said nothing. When I asked them when they planned to stop working they said when they couldn't anymore. And when I asked them what their retirement plan was, my dad kind of chuckled and he pointed at me and said, "You are." Those two words have resonated with me ever since. You are. I was. At that moment, I realized the magnitude of the sacrifice that my parents made for me because on their limited income, they were either able to, one, save for their own retirement, or two, send my brother and I to college. And for them, it was never even in question. Now, I'm sure many of you here today are here because of similar sacrifices that your families made for you. One thing that we've noticed is that with physician families, physicians are often so concerned about other people that they often neglect proper planning for themselves. At Wall Street Alliance Group, we're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in financial planning for physician families. We have a team of experts from CFAs to CFPs, from estate attorneys to CPAs and actuaries, all working under one umbrella for your best interest. Now, can I get a quick show of hands as to how many people here have a will set up? All right, excellent. So for those of you that do have a will set up, great. For those of you that don't, if God forbid something were to happen to you and you die, something as simple as the custody of your children would not be decided by their grandparents, but rather by the government. An easy way to avoid this issue is by setting up a simple will. Can I also get a show of hands as to how many people have a trust set up? All right, excellent. So for those of you who don't have a trust set up, if you die, even if you have a will, the state is going to come in and take control of all of your assets. And it's going to be a very lengthy and costly process before your beneficiaries are able to access those funds. The easiest way to avoid the probate process is by setting up a revocable trust. Now, one mistake we often see our clients make is that Now, one mistake we often see our clients make is that when they die, they leave their assets to their beneficiaries in their individual name. Now, if the beneficiary goes through, God forbid, a divorce or a creditor issue, those assets are going to be depleted. Instead, we recommend leaving those assets in an irrevocable trust for the benefit of the beneficiary. That way, those assets remain protected. Now, one thing that we know is that right now, the estate tax exemption is about $24 million for a married couple filing jointly. But we know that number is going down to about $12 million. That means that if today you pass away and have a net worth of $11.7 million, no estate taxes will be due. But if you pass away in 2026 and have $11.7 million, about $2.3 million in taxes will be due. One thing that you can do is lock in that higher exemption amount now by gifting to an irrevocable trust for the benefit of your spouse or for the benefit of your children. Now, how many of you here contribute to a retirement plan through your employer? Anybody? Does anybody here contribute to a retirement plan with their employer? 401k, SEP, defined contribution? All right, thank you. So retirement plans are very important, and one specific type of retirement plan called a defined benefit plan, you can defer and really save a lot in taxes. For example, if you're a 53-year-old self-employed physician, you can contribute up to $193,000 into a defined benefit plan and receive a full deduction. Now, under the new tax laws, there are a few opportunities where you can save additional money on taxes as well. How many people here invest in real estate? Excellent. We like real estate, and real estate is a really great asset because it has a lot of tax advantages. So let's say, for example, you own a $1 million commercial property. Normally, you can depreciate that asset and receive a small deduction each year for 39 years. Instead, what you can do is, through what's called a cost segregation study, reduce that depreciation schedule down to as little as 5 or even 10 years. So, for example, if you have a $1 million property and depreciate it over 10 years, you would receive a $100,000 deduction each year for those 10 years. Now, when Trump came into office, he implemented something called the SALT limitation, which limited the amount of state and local taxes you can deduct from your federal taxes to $10,000. In some states, and Georgia's one of them, they've implemented what's called a SALT tax workaround, where by paying the taxes through your own corporation, you are not subject to that limitation. This is not something that's automatic, and you do have to opt into it, so if you have any questions, you should speak to your CPA about it. Another thing you could do is, if you're self-employed and you purchase a vehicle that weighs over 6,000 pounds and you use it 100% for business use, you can deduct it fully against business income. For those of you who are charitably inclined, or for those of you who donate to Zakat, let's say 2023 is the year that you say, I really need a big deduction. What you can do is lump together several years of contributions and put it into what's called a donor-advised fund. You'll receive a full deduction for the amount you contribute, and the funds don't have to be immediately dispersed to a charity. For those of you that have losses in your portfolios, you can sell those investments and harvest the losses to set off gains in your portfolio. And you can also do what's called a backdoor Roth IRA. For most physicians, contributing to a Roth IRA is difficult due to your high income, but through a backdoor Roth strategy, as long as you don't have any other IRAs open, we can still create a Roth account. For those of you who have children, you can also contribute to a 529 account, receive a state tax deduction, and accumulate earnings tax deferred. Now, can anybody tell me how much the market was down last year? So last year, the market was down about 20%. And so far this year to date, it's up about 14%. So we see that the market is very volatile, and during periods like this, we often see many of our clients make some common mistakes. One mistake that many of our clients make is that they try to time the market. How many times have you heard somebody say, when the market goes up, I'll invest, and when it goes back down, I'll jump out? People say this all the time, but it simply does not work. Studies have shown that if you miss just 10 of the best days over the last 10 years, instead of an 8.5% rate of return, you'd have about a 2.5% rate of return. So market timing is not the answer. Another thing that we see with a lot of our clients is that they're overly concentrated in certain sectors. So when the market goes up, their portfolio, if they're not diversified properly, may not go up the same way that the market does. For example, some areas of the market this year, like those that invest in artificial technology, have gone up double and triple digits. The question you should be asking yourself is, how am I invested, and am I invested in the right sectors? Now, some of the things that we can do in a market like this is, it's a great time to be able to do tax loss harvesting if you have investments that you've lost money on. You can use that to offset any gains in your account or any gains that you have in real estate, and use any unused gains or losses as an unlimited carry forward. Now is also a great time to be investing in risk-free investments like T-bills, which are offering about a 5% rate of return risk-free. Now, for physicians, asset protection is also very important. A study by the American Medical Association has shown that 60% of physicians over the age of 55 have been sued at least once. For certain specialties, like OBGYN and surgeons, this number is much higher. For asset protection, it doesn't need to be rocket science. It can be as simple as moving assets out of one spouse's name into a non-physician spouse's name, or as complicated as setting up an asset protection trust. Now, before I finish, I'd like to conclude by saying that at Wall Street Alliance Group, we were formed 13 years ago with the mission of serving the physician community. Our co-founders, Adil Zaman and Syed Dashat, have been fortunate enough to be featured as top advisors in the Financial Times. We've appeared prominently in the media on things like CNBC, Fox Business, and Bloomberg, and our articles have appeared in Medical Economics, Medscape, and Kevin MD. At Wall Street Alliance Group, we are a team of fiduciaries whose obligation is to work in your best interest. Tonight, we're going to be doing something very special, and for those of you who fill out those questionnaires completely, we'll be offering a complimentary one-on-one financial plan with one of our founders, Syed or Adil. We'll be coming around to collect the last of the questionnaires, so please fill those out fully, and we'll announce the iPad shortly before dinner. Thank you so much. You've been a great audience, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
We are honored to have Senator Sheikh Rahman with us today. Senator Sheikh Rahman is the first immigrant and the longest-serving senator of Asian American descent to serve in the Georgia State Senate. He is also the first Muslim Georgia legislator. If you don't mind, if you can sit in the back, please. Elected in 2018, he represents the 5th Senate District in Gwinnett. In 2019, Georgia Asia Times named Senator Rahman 25th most influential Asian American in Georgia. In 2020, he was named 100 most influential Georgia Muslim by Islamic Speakers Bureau of Georgia. In 2022 and 2023, Atlanta Magazine named him as one of the city's most powerful leaders in government and infrastructure. Please give a round of applause as we welcome Senator Rahman to the stage.
Assalamu alaikum. I hope you can hear me. Glad to be with you all. My voice, I just want to say something, I had a little speech written for this occasion, but I'm going to put this in my pocket. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to tell you what, thank you for what you'll do. I really appreciate what you do for the people of Georgia and the fundraising you do for the community and all what you do in Pakistan too. But what I want to say, time is not good for us. As a Muslim American, especially as an elected official, we've been going through a lot. I would like to take a moment of silence for the person. I think Dr. Tariq Khan, the physician from Pakistani American women, got killed in Houston, I guess, a couple of days ago. Let's take a moment of silence for her, okay? Thank you. Because you know what? All of our life is in danger. Right now, a lot of hate crimes going on all over the country. You gotta be very careful. Gotta be very careful. If we can do, as a state legislator, I'm here with my colleagues, Senator Nabila Islam and Farooq Mughal at the state capitol. We have limited capacity, but we can still do a lot. We can do whatever we can. We are there to help. I want you all to know. Okay. I'm going to tell you a little story. I came to this country during the height of Iran hostage crisis. Some of you may remember. I was in Independence Boulevard in Charlotte, North Carolina. Somebody threw a beer can at me from the trucks and told me, "Raghead, go home." I still remember that. That was 43 years ago. So I've seen a lot of progress, but this time we are not in a, we've seen 9/11, but this time it's not very good. I can tell you these things are going to get worse before they get any better. I'm really depressed. That's why my voice is not very good. I'm in constant contact with some of the folks that in power, they can make a difference, but we are not there yet, what we want to be. Behind the scene, trust me, I'm trying to do whatever I can because I sent a message to President Biden just a few days ago. I told him he's not making my life any better or my family's life any better either. I want you to know, I'm not in social media and saying all this stuff, and I'm going to do whatever I can because I've been there. I've been there. I refused to take a phone call from the White House last week. I'm telling you officially, because I have earned the right to do that. I'm the first Muslim in this country, serve at the highest level of the Democratic Party, period. 2 people in this country served with the Democratic Party's executive committee. One is Keith Ellison, another is Sheikh Rahman. People might not know my name, but I'm the first one. Keith Ellison, the second one, if anybody ever asks you. That's why I have earned the right to refuse. And I'm telling you, we are not there where we need to be, where president need to be. I have no problem saying that. And thank you what you'll do. You will have a lot of power. You can write checks, you can support. Just don't tell that I'm not going to vote, I'm not going to show up, this and that. Make your judgment. Do what is right for the country, for the people, for the children. They're getting killed. The women getting killed, innocent people getting killed. Whether you're going to vote for the war or the peace, you decide. Whether you're going to write checks, the people are going to go to war, or for the peace, you decide. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't mean to be upset, but I am. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Senator Rahman, for your kind words. There's a token of appreciation for you being here.
Thank you, Senator Rahman, for that inspirational, motivational speech. It really touched our hearts, and we know you're working very hard to bring justice to the world. Next, I would like to introduce our next Senator, Nabila Islam. We're honored to have Senator Nabila Islam with us today. Nabila is a Georgia State Senator from the 7th District that represents Lawrenceville, Sewanee, Duluth, Berkeley Lake, Norcross, and Peachtree Corners. Nabila grew up in Norcross, attended the Georgia State University, and has devoted her life and career to advancing progressive ideals in Georgia. She has served as a senior advisor to the Gwinnett Democratic Party, where she helped lead outreach services for the Vietnamese, Korean, and Latino communities. Please give a round of applause as we welcome Senator Islam to the stage.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Senate District 7. I want to thank APPNA for inviting me to be with all of you again today. It's good to see so many familiar faces. And I was asked to give a speech in regards to healthcare. And I was like, you got it. I have some really good notes. How many of you guys are in this room are doctors? Raise your hand. All right. How many of you have treated the uninsured in this room? How many of you have treated patients on Medicaid? This morning I went to the Shifa clinic where they were serving patients that were uninsured for breast cancer awareness. So they were giving out free mammograms and they had partnered with Northside. Half of the patients there were uninsured, the other half were Medicaid eligible, but couldn't figure out how to use the application process to actually get on Medicaid. Right now, as we know, we have a limited Medicaid expansion in the state of Georgia. I wish I could say the program is a wild success, but it's not doing enough fast enough. When I ran for office, at the top of my platform was access to health care and making sure that we fully expanded Medicaid in the state of Georgia. I myself have lived without health care, folks in my family, my neighbors, and it's so important that we elect people that share our lived experiences so that they'll fight that much harder when they're in office. This is why I was so passionate to introduce Senate Bill 24, one of my first bills in the Senate with Senator Sheikh Rahman to fully expand Medicaid. We need full expansion, which would cover nearly 500,000 Georgians. As you all know in this room, we're one of 10 states that have yet to expand Medicaid. Georgia is at the bottom when it comes to health care. It is at the bottom when it comes to maternal mortality. It is at the bottom when it comes to infant mortality. This is an injustice, and especially when we have the resources to fix the problem. It does not have to be this way, folks. A few weeks ago, a woman who was 9 weeks pregnant reached out to me with desperation in her voice. During the Medicaid unwinding, she was kicked off Medicaid, didn't know why, didn't get a letter, and was trying to reapply. But as we know, our state agencies are overwhelmed and understaffed. But I made several phone calls, I made several emails. This is a high-risk pregnancy. She was an older female, and she was scared for her baby and for herself. Alhamdulillah, this past Tuesday, she was finally able to get back on Medicaid. But this is an injustice, and it does not have to be this way. Some people in this state believe that healthcare is not a privilege, but healthcare is a right. It is a human right. A just society is measured in how it treats its most vulnerable. And I want you to know that I will never stop fighting until every single Georgian has access to healthcare in the state of Georgia. Thank you.
Thank you, Nabila Islam, for that inspirational speech. And we know you work hard to help all the physicians and the patients alike. So we do have a small token of appreciation for you as well. Thank you, Nabila Islam. Please give Nabila a big round of applause.
At this time, I would like to welcome our Honorable Georgia State Representative, Mr. Farooq Mughal. Mr. Mughal now serves as a member of the House Special Rules Committee, State Planning and Community Affairs Committee. He's the Vice Chairman of the Georgia AAPI Legislative Caucus, Subcommittee Chair on Public Safety Gwinnett Legislative Delegation, and a member of the Black Legislative Caucus. Please give a round of applause as we welcome Senator Mughal to the stage.
So we all had our political speeches. We thought about talking about multiple things. Before I get started, I want to just thank APPNA for all the dedication and hard work, especially with our current leadership and what's about to come. The work that you do in the state helps so many people. Senator Islam talked about healthcare, insurance, that there are so many people, including my own family, had to go through so many hurdles that we had. So kudos to each and every one of you who volunteer for free clinic. Make sure that our diverse constituency, regardless of their race, religion, ethnicity, is served. This is what we're doing at the state capitol, is fighting for not only for us, but for everyone, whether they look like us or not. It's, Senator Sheikh Rahman, just made me a little emotional of this crisis time that we're having. We are living in a very testing time right now. So imagine the things that we had to go through September 11th. When I was running for political office, my first thing was, and I talked about often, are we ready for what's about to come? We didn't predict it. We never predicted September 11th. It happened. All the hard work that we had to go through for decades of work literally just turned in just one day. Imagine the pressure that Senator Islam and Senator Rahman and myself are having. Imagine the attacks we're going to get next year. And this is very testing time for all of us. Because before we're doctors or politicians or attorneys or accountants, we're Muslims. And I agree with the senator. It could go back, where people talk about that we have to make sure the Palestinians are not coming here, that we have to make sure that there's a Muslim ban again. For all of us, think about that, and certain things that we had to go through in our personal lives that nobody understands. These badges looks very fancy. We are at the Capitol representing people. But imagine that our name is all over the state. The death threats that we get. Thanks to my family, my mom, my wife, we have to go through this every single day. Would anybody can get attacked? Our names are out there. And it's going to get worse. There's going to be mailers going out next year with our names that these Muslim representatives and senators support Hamas or did not condemn Hamas. We are in a very, very bad situation of what could happen. But it's your leadership. Just like Senator Sheikh Rahman said, speak up. Talk to your representatives. Talk to your senators. Hold them accountable. Some of these people have come and asked for fundraisers in our communities to write them checks. Hold them accountable. This is jeopardizing everything that we have done for the past 5 years, 10 years. Again, when I was running, I mentioned, are we ready what was about to happen? Nobody expected President Trump to get elected. He did. First thing, Muslim ban. Nobody thought COVID is going to hit. It did. Were we ready? So while we're just coming out of that, now we have to focus on this. It's not only that. So my priority that I promise you, even me and my family, how hard we're working. We're getting a lot of questions from every place, by the way. It's just not American Muslims are sometimes calling us like, well, you're not doing enough. While the other side is saying, well, you need to come and support our vision, our criteria. So we're literally stuck in the middle. But I'm guaranteeing you, I'm telling you that next year, we're fighting for civil rights for our communities at the Capitol. We are the defenders of democracy in this country, and you have a voice at the Capitol. And make sure you use that. Thank you so much.
So let's recognize our dream team members. who stood by us throughout the years. I would like to ask Helping Dream Team members to come on the stage, please. Dr. Ruhi Abubakar, Sultana Pasha, Sillu, Asra, Sobi Akmal, Shanila Maiman, Ann Tawfiq, Dr. Sarah Hayat, Amna Hafiz, come on stage, please. Dr. Fatima Manzoor, Fauzia Haroon, Dr. Faria Rahim, Dr. Mehwish Khan, Dr. Sadia Khizr, Kaukab Khwaja, Rifat Awan, Dr. Saima Muzahir, Saima Islam, Anila Qazi, and Sana Rahman. I would like to say, Georgia APPNA, appreciate your experience, loyalty, which is vital for our thriving organization. Please accept our heartfelt thank you. Dr. Senator Rahman, if you can come on the stage, so give them their plaques.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for it. Fauzi Haroon. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sana Khalik. Dr. Mehwish Khan. Sultana Pasha. Saima Islam. Sarah Hayat. Dr. Sarah Hayat. Shanila Maiman. Kaukab Khwaja. Sadia Khizr. Dr. Ruhi Abubakar. Ann Tawfiq. Oh, sorry, picture. We have a picture. Sorry, missed a picture. Ann Tawfiq. Dr. Faria Rahim. Anila Qazi. Dr. Fatima Manzoor. And the last but not the least, Asra Ahmed.
Asif Tawfiq, we wanted to appreciate the leadership role that the current executive committee played in making this an astoundingly successful year for Georgia APPNA. The starting point each year when the new executive committee takes over, it's always a challenging task, and it seems like a hard mountain to climb. And Sarah, where's she at? Sarah took that challenge along with very capable support from Afshin Khwaja and our very own Khurram. Where's Khurram? The executive committee has done a remarkable job despite the early challenges and coming into it as a challenge that they have never performed or delivered, although Sarah was the previous secretary. But I think this has been a remarkable year. We had record donation for charitable work. We had an amazing year with different events. You already saw the clips. So I think that they only deserve a big round of applause. And a small token of appreciation. We have a trophy that we want to present. Sobia, where is? Okay, there you are. Okay, so the trophy we are presenting to Sara Niaz for her outstanding leadership for the year 2023. And as the torch is going to be delivered to the next incoming cabinet, we hope that our organization is going to grow leaps and bounds. We're already seeing that there is a big element of growth, and hopefully we'll do bigger things and in addition to all the challenges that our esteemed guests have pointed out. I think we'll all work hard to make that happen. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. What I'm going to say is important. I want you guys to pay attention. So please listen. Cut out the talking because this is important for this organization. Quiet, guys. Let's understand what I'm going to say. This year, starting APPNA was a little rocky, and we know the reason why it was rocky. But Sarah didn't want it to become a president. She did, we were having difficulty, but a bunch of us sat down and talked to her and assured her, no matter what, we're going to be behind you. This is our organization, and we are not going to have this in disarray, and no matter what. She is one gutsy lady. It took a lot.
Sure
It took a lot of sacrifice for Sarah, to take this position, sacrifice family, I know that, the time that was involved with that. And you know what? One amazing thing I want you to understand, Sarah and her team always left that door open for any descendant people to come walk through that, and they were welcome. I know Salman Sahab very well. When I was a president, he was my right-hand man. And I know that he will keep the same tradition wherever you are, Salman Ashfaq Sahab. I know that he will keep that door open, and inshallah, next time, all the descendants and all the things should be forgiven. It's time for us to move forward. Things that happen rapidly in the world, and this organization needs to move forward. So I invite everybody, if they're hearing, which city they are, to please come back, join us. Our hands are open. We'll welcome you. Everything is forgotten. No hard feelings. Move forward. One more time for this gutsy lady and her team. I think she deserves a very big applause. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
For her leadership. I would say this lady is Iron Lady. She has been through so much this year. Every leadership comes with a myriad of challenges, but this lady, she fought back with, she's, I would say, the Iron Dome. So anyways, Saira, thank you for an amazing year, and thank you for including us to be part of your team. And from all of us in the Dream Team,
thank you. Thank you. You worked very hard and very gracefully. Hats off to you. Congratulations.
so we would like to ask our senators and state representative to be on the stage and help us recognize our young volunteers and future leaders. Please come to stage. Kabir Akmal, Hamza Ali Sayed, Yusuf Ali Sayed, Yasir Ali Sayed, Ayan Hafiz, Aiza Nisar, Sara Sayed, Samin Akmal, Yusra Rahman, keep coming, Misbah Rahman, Dania Muzahir, Myra Rahman, Zayan Khan, Adam Khan, and Maya Khan. Who's the second one? Aiza Nisar. Ayan Hafiz. He's not here. Misbah Rahman. She's not here. Yusra Rahman. Thank you, Yusra. Samin Akmal. Myra Rahman. The mom wants to come. Myra is not in the hall. The mom is going to come to take the plaque. Sana, come upstairs. Hamza Ali Sayed. He's not here. Kabir Akmal. Zayan Khan. Maya Khan. Okay. Adam Khan. And Yasir Ali Sayed's recognition will be done by Soha Ali Sayed, his sister. Yusuf Ali Sayed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Senator. You can have a seat now. We are almost done. So in the end, we would like to say a few words for my own EC committee. I would like to thank Dr. Mohammed Khan, who has served as Secretary for 2023. His contributions have been beyond the call of duty. He has worked tireless as the master of ceremony of fashion show, the Eid function, and the Georgia APPNA Gala tonight. He has worked behind the doors to help the Georgia APPNA Health Fair. His contributions have helped make all these events very successful. I'm confident that he will make a great physician leader in the future as he continues to help Georgia APPNA to get stronger over the years. Thank you, Khurram, for all you have done for Georgia APPNA and the community this year. And this is the last one. I would like to thank Dr. Afshin Afzal Khwaja for her tireless efforts as treasurer in ensuring that our finances are balanced through the year and keeping up with all the payments, receipts, managing many aspects of the functions we have held throughout the year. I know it has been hard, but despite being a mom and a full-time dentist, Afshin has still been there to help EC committee with whatever she was asked to do. I hope Afshin continues to be involved in the future and she will make a great leader for Georgia APPNA in future. Thank you, Afshin, for all you have done for us.
So thank you, everyone. We'll let the VIP table get some dinner, and right after that, the rest of us will. We have much more entertainment throughout the night, especially with Shazia Manzoor. I know you guys are here to hear some great music tonight, so we're gonna get that going very shortly. We have a few raffles, and we'll get that going as well. And we have a $50 gift card for you. Everyone give a round of applause. No, thank you, thank you. So don't worry, we have plenty of prizes here, many more opportunities. This is not the only one here. So the next gift is going to be another gift card for $50. So Dr. Khawaja, would you do the honor of picking a ticket? Let's see who the next lucky person is. The next lucky person, ticket number 352-2070. If you have 070, please come up. Anyone with a ticket number 352-070? 070. Let me check my own ticket. Anyone with the ticket number 070? We're going to go 3 times. Oh, come on up. Perfect timing. He's got it. Congratulations. Woo. Yeah, sorry. Our next award is another $50 gift card. And the ticket number is 352-110. 110. Please check your ticket if you are ticket 110. Anyone with the ticket 110? You have ticket 110? Oh, perfect. Congratulations. Please give a round of applause. Congratulations. So we also have other prizes coming up. So we have one of our supporters is a Chai Spot. Chai Spot has some nice tea, and it's a new restaurant in the area. And they've given us $50 gift voucher to try out their restaurant. It's valid until end of this year. So the next gift voucher ticket number is, what's the ticket? Okay. The next ticket winner is 094, 352-094. Please come to the stage. 352-094. Please check your tickets. Anyone with the ticket number 094? Oh, congratulations. Another Chai Spot gift voucher for $50. And the ticket number is 352-023. Please take a look if you have 023. Anyone with 023? Oh, there, it's coming up. Okay, you want to just take it over there? We can. She's coming up. Okay. So 023, congratulations. Congratulations. So the next ticket is for a gift basket. The ticket number is 352092. So we have some really nice gift baskets here, right here actually. So if you're ticket number 092, please come to the stage. There it is. Yeah, coming up. Come to the stage. Come to the stage. Come to the stage. If you want to get some more baskets in the meantime.
And this is for you.
Is 352065. 065. Please check your ticket if you have ticket number 065. Please come to the stage. Anyone with ticket 065? We'll announce it 3 times. So if no one claims it, we'll move on to the next ticket. So please check ticket number 352065. Going once. Once again, ticket number 352065. Going twice. And 352065 going 3 times. If no one claims, we'll move to the next ticket number. Anyone? Okay, we'll go to the next ticket. So the next ticket is 352005. Anyone with 352005? 005? Congratulations. Woohoo! Congratulations. We have 2 more gift baskets and actually 3 more gift baskets and a couple of gift cards. So next ticket is 078. 352078. Anyone with 078? Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Yep, 078. So let's see. Congratulations, congratulations. So we have another gift basket here. The lucky number is 352100. Anyone with 100? So 352100. Yeah, just shake it up. Yeah. Anyone with 100 at the end? Vendors. Really, the vendors and the sponsors are what makes this event successful. They supported a big portion of this event, and if we can encourage them to come every year, it keeps the prices of the tickets down. So we have 2 vouchers for you guys going up and asking and meeting with the vendors. So the first prize winner is Dr. Oh, you got, which one do you have? Dr. Sayya Shirazi, congratulations. Please come to the front. Dr. Shirazi, we have a $100 gift card. Congratulations, Dr. Shirazi, and thank you for going to the vendors and talking to them because it helps us get sponsors. Thank you. $100 gift card. visa? Yes. Yes. Come stand here, we'll take a picture. Come stand next to us. Thank you. Okay, thank you. And so now we have the last gift card. The last gift card is going to be the list of last prize for the day. Dr. Harun Rashid. Congratulations, Dr. Rashid. Congratulations. Please come to the stage.
My family should be sitting on this side. Everybody is getting the gifts on this side. Harun.
Congratulations, come on. Thank you so much. Come on, Bhabhi, aap aaye.
Fauziya, come. You will be using it anyways, so. You will be using it anyways, so.
So we have the winner and the person who's going to use it on the stage. Congratulations. Let's give a round of applause. This was our last prize. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Enjoy the dinner, and we're going to now start with the music and the entertainment.
And our current election committee. Please come on next stage. Dr. Nayyar Islam. Dr. Shabaz Ahmed, come on stage.
Yeah, we would like to invite the board of directors and the election committee to the stage. And upcoming executive committee member, please come to the stage as well for the final recognition of the night. Can we ask the next, Saman, come to the stage. Please bring your committee members. Board of members, executive committee members, please come to the stage. So I promise you we're going to start with music right after this entertainment. Let's come to the stage. So thank you to the board of directors and the executive committee, the election committee members, for all the hard work you guys have done. You guys have supported us through the years, especially this year. Without your support and blessings, I don't think any event would have been successful this year without your support and encouragement and guidance and mentorship. We really appreciate everything you guys have done for us.
It gives us a great pleasure to announce the new executive committee for the next year. And I will assure you, this was the most free and fair election with no intrusion from the establishment. So for the 2024, the president-elect is Dr. Salman Ashfaq. President next year is Salman Ashfaq.
And our secretary is the most hardworking, Dr. Sara Hayat.
And of course, our favorite, the treasurer for the next year is going to be Dr. Sadia Khizr. Thank you. Treasurer. I said treasurer. Sorry if I misspoke. The treasurer for the next year is going to be Dr. Sadia Khizr. Thank you. Okay, and also the president-elect for the year 2025 is Dr. Khurram again. Thank you very much. Please say a few words for us. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and we've very big shoes to fill with the excellent work from the outgoing cabinet. And we're going to build on the work of what they've done and what prior executive teams have been done. And I have a great team with me, very experienced past presidents, and I also have a shadow president at home who's going to run things. So I think we've got a great team, and hopefully we can build on and help the organization grow.
Thank you.
तालियों के साथ